Caleb Okechukwu with us now as we continue to look ahead to the Orange and Boston College. It's Saturday night, 7:30 in Chestnut Hill. And Caleb, we always kind of just put it on a tee for you here to start. Always curious, what is the biggest theme or central focus in your mind each week as you get ready now, in this case, for the Eagles?
Just to get the win. Do everything we can to get the win. That's just the number one goal each and every week. Obviously, we haven't done that these last couple of weeks, but that's still the mindset, that's still the focus, and that's still the energy that we have at practice. So that's what we focus on right now.
Does that Is there ever a tendency to do the "woe is me" kind of thing as you see another body here or two be unavailable during the game? Uh, uh, as we said on Saturday in Winston-Salem, wouldn't feel real good about it, but you don't really have time to feel sorry for yourself.
Yeah, that's a part of the game. Obviously, and the guys you're talking about are important to our team, all around. So we're not. Obviously, it was tough when we went down, but you can't think about it too long because we had a game to win. So but then the guys who came in, Anwar, Leon, they did a great job, stepped up, made a whole bunch of plays all around the field. So we weren't really worried, and I think Michael wasn't worried either.
Yeah, how do you look up or think about Mikel? Is it, maybe not so much in your case, you've been around the block, people look up to you too. You're kind of there with him, but everybody knows he's the leader of the defense. And is it harder for him? Certainly off the field, he can't make any tackles, but when he's off the field, is he able to put the right attitude in you guys? And how do you handle this week? As at best, he'll be limited in practice, I would imagine.
Yeah, he's part of the team, and he's one of the leaders on the team as well as myself. So just recognizing that, and obviously me just taking on that role. And but I'm not like again, I'm not old. I'm not new to it. I'm used to it. So at the same time,
Sure.
I'm not really, we weren't really, he wasn't worried because he knows he's one of the guys at the end of the day. So, he wasn't really worried when he went down. Obviously, his vocal stepped up, because he understands if he can't be out there during the game, he had to be more of a vocal leader, and we just did a great job at. So that was definitely good to see. His spirits was good. So everything was good for real.
Caleb, you're a really easy guy to talk with and mature. You had the accomplishments on the field. Does that come easily to you? This whole idea of talking to and building up your teammates.
Yeah, I feel like I've been through a lot in my college experience. So I think when guys look at me, they see where I'm coming from, because I give them advice on how to bounce back through any situation. Because if you look at what I've been through from my freshman year up until now, playing at a high level, it wasn't easy. It wasn't an easy road for me, but it's taught me a lot off the field, mentally, and just worked on my social skills and my communication skills for real. Because I think I guess it's as small as a conversation. I think like you can fix anything with a simple conversation. So that's what I just try to do. And guys look at me as like that big brother on the team. So I just take on that role.
It occurs to me, there's some guys that, of course, in football, you need everybody. There's some guys that maybe you didn't think about were in the plans, but the ones that have been sort of brought up are 94, 95, 97. That means their lockers are right next to yours,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. All those
Is
guys,
there something?
literally.
That's what I mean. So is there something you say? Do you pull them aside and let them know what they're getting in for when maybe they come on a road trip for the first time and those types of things?
I just try to make them feel calm. I feel like football it has a lot of pressure already added to it. So I just do my best to let them know, like, you've been there before. Like, you've been playing this game since you were a kid. Don't overthink it. Don't try to do too much. Just go out there and play the game that you know that you were called to play. So I don't really focus on letting them know, like, oh, it's going to be this and that. And I tell them, listen, you've been playing the game since you were a kid. It's the same game, just a bigger stage now. And that's what we focus on. That's what we worry about.
I probably should have asked the coaches about this first, but what did you make of the movie trip in Winston Salem? And I guess that's probably something you do once a year anyway. But it seems like it was well timed. You all could use a little break and maybe go out and just do something fun as a team.
It was great. I think everybody should go see Black Panther 2. One, it was definitely good for us. I feel like just a good team bonding moment for real, for real. And I just feel like I feel as though it was definitely, like you said, perfect timing, well needed. It reminds you that there's more to life than football, and you can enjoy yourself, and like it's okay to take a step back and enjoy yourself. So I think that's a good thing, and that's what we did for real.
I know the answer to this, but I'd like to hear it in your words. What's the sense that, hey, this could be saved here? You have two more games,
Yeah.
and if you win this one, you get a maybe better, more appealing bowl or
Yeah.
whatever, but that it can be done.
Yeah, the goal is to win first. You know what I'm saying? Like, so at the same time, that's what we want to do. We want to win. And like you said, to go to a better bowl or whatever bowl game, we'll still be happy at the end of the day. But the goal is to win, right? And then to finish out these next 2 games with wins and like 8-5, and that's a great year, you know. So we're not really focused on what everybody else thinks we should be doing or how they feel like we should be playing. Because at the end of the day, we're in the building, we're in here working and grinding and stuff.
And last thing, Caleb, we're asking everybody about Thanksgiving. What is your game plan for Thursday?
Oh, I'll be at one of the coaches' houses. I'm not gonna say what coach because I don't want any other coach to feel some type of way. So, but I will be at a coach's house since I can't be home with the fam.
I think it was Carlos Bettarello who said he's going to be stacking plates and going to as many coaches' houses as possible. So,
Yeah.
is that another part of your strategy? If you don't tell which coach
Oh yeah, for sure.
they're coming to the house, you could maybe go to multiple, right?
Yeah,
They wouldn't know.
that's the game plan. Get as many as you can, put them away, so I don't got to pay for nothing.
That's right. What when you're making your dream Thanksgiving plate, what do you put on it there?
It all depends on what's being served, but I'm a cultural guy, so I like cultural foods. Like mac and cheese. I gotta have some sort of greens on there. I'm Nigerian, so I eat things like jollof rice and stuff like that. So that's just different cultural foods that I put on my plate that people probably who don't know what it is wouldn't really know.
Well, let us know. We got a couple seconds here. What is that dish?
All right, bet. So basically, like jollof rice is just rice. It's like like this. It's like orange color, but like it's a great Nigerian dish. I think everybody should try it. Everybody who is not Nigerian, who hasn't had it before, will fall in love with it. What's some other stuff? We have different soups that we eat. You know, what I'm saying that like we have at our table and stuff like that. It's just a whole bunch of different options that we have. In a Nigerian household, which I grew up on, and in my opinion, is better than any protein that you can ever take. So that's like my protein right there.
Wow. Is there a place in Central New York that you go to, whether it's a family or no?
If there
You have
was,
anything close?
I'd be there. If there was, I'd be there every week, but there isn't.
Then you might be playing defensive tackle then, right?
I'm saying. Nah, for sure.
Maybe you can get some of those other guys headed there.
Yeah.
That's a good beef up plan for next year at this time.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right, Caleb, appreciate our visits. I hear throughout the year. Best of luck in the last one on Saturday. Okay.
Appreciate that.